Hello villagers! Welcome back to Collector's Hollow. I'm so excited because you smell that? It's getting to the holiday season. And let me tell you first, Happy Christmas. So today, as you probably read, I'm going to share with you some amazing gift ideas that you can create and make on a budget for your loved one that loves Harry Potter as much as I do. Now, some of these items I have personally made myself, some of them I have been gifted, and we're gonna just jump right in. So, very first item that I personally would have loved to have is this little Origami Ronald Weasley Howler. This would be great. You could hang a string on it, make it an ornament. Super easy to make. Literally all I did to make this was looked on YouTube how to make a howler, and pretty self-explanatory. It took me one time. You can't really mess up because it was just folding, and I even actually stopped watching the video because I was like, yeah, that looks good enough. Not gonna stress out about it. But look at this, so much fun, and I love this. I actually have it on display in my home year-round, but what a wonderful, easy gift to make out of paper. Another gift that you can make out of paper that I don't have here in front of me to show you is make a Hogwarts letter. Make a personalized letter. There's lots of different programs, things out there to make your own, to customize. Highly recommend it. If your loved one or your friend or family member doesn't have a paper letter yet from Hogwarts, why not get them one? So, you can origami if you have folding skills, which I don't have a ton of folding skills, but I made it work and it looks good and it makes me smile and makes me happy. Or you could make them a letter. Next item, item number 2. We are gonna go with, right here, these are, I forgot what they're called, perler beads? I think they're called perler beads. But you just put them together and then you melt them. We have Hedwig here with a letter that we have created. We have Hermione, and then we have a little Zobby elf. So with these, we add magnets to the back, and we make them as magnets. We just have them hanging up, hanging around. Super easy, cheap, simple to make. If you want, I know that they have a Harry Potter perler beads set. I think it's perler beads. Let me know if they're not called perler beads. I think they're perler beads. They have a set that you can actually make characters, or you can just freehand it. There's lots of, again, free items that are online to give you ideas of how to put perler beads together to make really fun things, like Dobby the House Elf. So, number 2 gift. These are really awesome. I love them. They're one of my favorites. So, let's move on to item number 3. Now, this item is multiple items all stacked into one. They are my potion shelf. So I actually created probably about 25, 30 potions because I wanted a potion shelf. I think potions are amazing. My first subscription box was my last video. So these potions are potions that I made, and I think making potions from the heart is even more fun as a gift. Plus creating them was awesome. So the first one, which is probably the easiest, I just went and found a glass jar. These are phoenix feathers. I found this label just online. I did a quick search. I glued it on, and then I just shoved in feathers. So it has some red, primarily some yellow, some orange feathers. And I just locked the bottle up, and I did a Mod Podge over the top of it to keep the label sealed, and then I just have it fun on display like that. I also made Cupid crystals. Now let me tell you, the dollar store has everything. I got these little red crystals from the dollar store with some red glitter, threw them in a jar to make Cupid crystals. Very similar. Took a picture of the label, cut it out, and then Mod Podged over the top. One of the things I did learn about Mod Podge is you want to do a clean layer. Don't do like any bulky layer, or don't try to do like 500 layers, because I got a little excited. I was like, I'm just going to put a ton, and then I had to redo all of them. So just do a light layer over the top. Makes it look beautiful. So there's Cupid crystals. By the way, I'm not going to show all 25, but I'm going to show you the ones that I really like. Let's go here. So this is Felix Felicis. So when you mix it up, it has that nice swirl to it. Now, I had to look up what makes that swirl because I've seen so many other people's potions, and I had to have it for my Felix Felicis as well as a few of the others I'm going to be sharing with you. Mica powder. You can get a whole bunch of mica powder. It's super affordable on Amazon. It was like 12 bucks. If you live in my area and want to create this, I actually have multiple of these vials I bought at the dollar store. You get like 6 for $1. You put water and mica powder in it, and then it gives you this really, really cool, pretty swirly effect. We bought these little gems off Amazon. And then again, paper label that we just put on the front. We do glue down any of the ones that have liquid in it. I have super glued onto them, but like so much fun. It looks really cool. Like seriously, I have so much mica powder. Mica powder, I bought the big huge set for like 12 bucks, and you only need like any little tiny bit to even make this. So very fun with the Felix Felices. Veritaserum. So after I made the one with the mica powder, I was like, what else can I do with this? So with Veritaserum, I actually again did a label. When I glued on the top, I wrapped this twine around it and put another little charm. But I also, with this one, instead of just doing water, I added hand sanitizer, because we all have a lot of that right now. I added hand sanitizer, and it actually clumps the mica powder together, which I thought was kind of cool. So it's Veritaserum, but then when you mix it, it turns this like grayish color. So thought that was fun. Again, you can do a lot of different things with the mica powder, and I was just learning and figuring out what else can I do. So a little clumpy, but I thought it was a fun potion anyways. Next, these potions are a lot bigger. It was just around the corner. Halloween happened. I did skull growth. So again, I bought this bottle. I painted the bottle with some paint. I did the label on it. And then I just found a skeleton at the dollar store. Took off its head, took off its chest. This is actually a 2-piece chest. Took it off, super glued those to there, glued it, and then I did put a little bit of water, so then if people pick this up, they can be like, oh, there's Skullgrow in it, and think it's amazing. Really easy to make this one, and I was so excited. I think it turned out really, really nicely. Let me know in the comments what you think about the Skullgrow bottle. Next, I just happened to find this bottle, and I thought it was gorgeous, and I thought it would look amazing for gillyweed. So in here, I just took some plants that I found at the dollar store. This bottle was actually at one of our thrift stores. Again, I wrapped it with twine, have a little gem on it, and I actually put mica powder in almost everything that I made. So I'm going to shake it up so you can see it has mica powder in it, and when you shake it, the leaves inside kind of disappear, and it makes a really cool design. I love it. It made me so happy. I think it turned out really, really well. Again, if you have the bottles and are in the area, I will definitely let you make your own potion because I have so much mica powder. It actually, one of the bottles exploded and Amazon was so nice. They're like, so sorry. So if your mica powder explodes, just know Amazon will take care of you. It gets everywhere and it's hard to clean up. But gillyweed, very fun potion. I love it so much. I think it was one of those things that I was trying different things with the potions and some of them came out better than others. So the last one I'm going to show you was just something simple. It was I have new. So I got those Orbeez and I threw it in here with some water and some of the mica powder. You can shake it. It doesn't really do much because the Orbeez have all done the water. But the new thing that I did with this bottle was I actually dipped it into wax. So I literally took a candle that I think it was like a big, huge, chunky candle that I got from the thrift store. It was like $1.50. Melted it down, put some food coloring in it to change the color. It did not work. So don't use food coloring, use a crown. So I just took a green Crayola crown, threw it in the wax. It actually turned it to this green. I only used half a crown. And then after it was dipped, I just went boop. And I got the wax seal on the top. And then I actually have a Hogwarts seal label. I put that up on top as well. Eye of Newt. Can't go wrong without some Eye of Newt. So potions are super easy. There's so many different potions out there that you can make. I've created so many. I have a love potion. I have dragon's blood, potion ingredients. Lots of different things that you can make. So potions, you should do it. Next up, I think we're on item number 4, I believe. 1, 2, 3, I think it's 4. Is a cup. So I actually went to the thrift store. I now have 2 of these because I thought they were really fun and genius. And I bought a teacup. It was like 50 cents, super cheap. And then on the inside of the teacup, I just took a paintbrush, painted the Grim, and I kind of wanted more realistic. And so I actually threw in some tea leaves. I cut open a tea bag, threw those in, and then I put Mod Podge over the top because Mod Podge is now my favorite thing with after doing potions. But you can make a teacup that has the Grim in it, and super easy, super fun to make. Highly recommend. My wife actually likes this teacup. Again, it's one of the decor items that we keep around our house because from this point of view, it just looks like a normal teacup. But then when you actually look inside, you're like, look, Grim! You have the Grim! Sorry, a little bit dramatic. We're gonna move on. So, the next two that I'm gonna share you have been gifts to us. I gotta say, this was actually a Christmas present. This gift that we were given was amazing. Like, super simple, super easy. So this is what it was. I personally could not create these. I don't have the patience to do these, but they're just the little, like, they're not crocheted. My wife's gonna kill me because I should know what they are. But they just, the person who gifted these to us just took a few different items and made us little hanger things for them, and they're super creative, and I know they're easy to make if you actually take the patience, but you can make your own shape, you can follow along, but very affordable. I've seen these at the thrift store a lot. I've seen the fabric at the thrift store. I think you have to buy the thread. You can probably find the thread at the thrift store, but these were just some gifts that we received that were made that probably, I mean, if they cost a lot, she'll probably kill me. She'll be like, those are thousands of dollars. To us, though, they are priceless. I absolutely love them. They're one of my favorites. My wife has made these. They're not cross-stitch either. I don't remember what they're called. I'm sorry. Forgive me. I'm bad with, like, names of projects. I just do things. So yeah, but these are one of our favorites. So we got a snitch. We have the broom, and it says up. And then we have the hollows with these flowers, which is just gorgeous. Love it. So try this out. If these are things that you like to do, gift them. I mean, again, I can't create these, so having these as a gift was very important to me. Next item up is this dragon egg. Now, this is such a prized gift that my family was a gift to the family. And I was like, okay, how the heck did you make this? Very amazing. So this egg is actually made out of, I believe it's a styrofoam. I don't know for sure. I've not asked the family, but I looked up how to make it, and I've tried to like peek on occasions. I'm like, what is in there? I think it's just styrofoam egg. And then you take those metal push pins and you just layer them down. And then they spray painted them. They put some sparkle glitter on them. Amazing egg. And it's actually like, it's heavy, I think, with all the push pins in it. Like, I don't really have a lot of time, but that, or patience, but that brings up my next item, which is, let me put this egg down because I don't want it to break, this book. So this book, a lot of people are like, how the heck do you do that? Like, it's way too hard, you can't do that. It does take a little bit of patience. For me, it did take me a little while to do this. This is super simple. And I was kind of shocked. My wife actually went and did this after I did it. I just took, we had a spare because we love Harry Potter so much. I had an extra Deathly Hallows. I actually had 2 extra Deathly Hallows books. And so it's just paper folding. So you fold the pages to create letters and designs. There are free, so it kind of looks like this. It's a Word with lines. You can actually create these on Word. So you actually do a Word, and then you just add the lines. It is a formatting on Microsoft Word that you can do is add lines. So really, really cool. I was super excited. This one I actually found online that someone had already done. It's important because every line in the folding technique, watch a video, look online how to do it. It is super simple once you get started. All you actually do is slip this sheet of paper in with the pages and you fold to whatever the line is at. So super simple, not too crazy, but it turned out so nice and I love it so much. This is actually not a finished product. What I like to do, we have some ribbon that will get wrapped around here. Just make it more personal for us because, again, this is an item that we are going to keep in our home and on display on a constant basis. So really fun, wonderful gift to give to someone. A lot of heart and effort does go into this, but it definitely is worth it. Like, it makes me really happy inside because I think it looks really cool. and it makes me happy. And the book only cost me, I think I got it at a thrift store for like $3. And the paper was like 5 cents. And you create a really awesome gift. So you should do it. Last item is one of the items that like I absolutely love. So before I show it to you, I have to explain to you, I have been so tempted to buy one of the Sin replica brooms, one of the Noble Collection brooms. They are all $300-ish. I don't have that in my budget. My wife has actually given me permission on occasions where she's like, go ahead, purchase the broom, you want it, I know you want it, just go do it. And I've held back because to me, it's expensive, and I don't ever want to spend that much money on a replica. At some point I probably will. Only because I know myself and I get really excited about silly things like Hagrid's broom or Hagrid's wand, which I will show you in a later video. But instead, I made this. There we go. This is the Phoenix 2.0. I actually created this entire broom, and I think it looks legit. It makes me really happy. Super easy and super cheap to make. Let me first tell you, so this handle you might be like, oh, did you cut a piece of wood? No, I bought a Tiki torch. You know those Tiki torches that you put in the ground like this and they have that thing up here? Yeah, that's just covered. So this is a Tiki torch handle. It's painted. So what I first did is I did paint the handle. I painted it with a brown paint. I did not do the finishing touches on it. It's hard to see, but I do have different like reds, yellows throughout with some gold specks and flecks. So those I did at the end, but I did paint it brown. I wrapped it with some bubbles, so then the top of the Tiki torch doesn't stick through the paper or hurt the paper. Then I wrapped it in basic newspaper, and then I found this paper online and I printed it off. It's just some brown paper that has like Quidditch supplies, which the brooms come wrapped up, so I was like, that's kind of cool, let's do that. And then the finishing touch, I had it all on here. I glued it all on, kind of Mod Podged it, and then I was like, wait a second, I need to throw on some twine. So I did throw on some twine, I did a cute little bow. It turned out so nice, and I love it. Again, it is now on display. I did the flex. This is one of those gifts that, especially if you're trying to be frugal, try to be affordable, be creative. It's something super easy that I made. And it's so fun. Like, I love it so much. And the moment I saw everything come together with the Tiki torch, the paper, the twine, the gold lettering that I put on it, it was completely worth it. And to me, again, it comes down to, would I sell this for $300? No, because I know how much money went in it. But for me, it is priceless because it was something that I created that I think I did a really good job on. So, that's all I have for you today. So what I want you to do, comment down below if you're going to create one of these for your favorite wizard, witch, muggle, fan of Harry Potter who doesn't want to pick wizard, witch, or muggle. I mean, those are technically the three. They need to just decide. Comment down below if you have any photos. Add those photos. I would love to see those projects that you create and see what things that you're able to do. I think it's important to be frugal, and especially this time of year, to remember that it's not all about spending tons of money on those that you love and care about, but to show them that you care by spending time on things for them. I think it goes a lot longer and a lot farther, and honestly, those are the things that I personally cherish the most, is those things that have been created and made for me. Like I said, this freaking dragon egg is legit. I could never, if you try to give me $200, $300, I would not sell this egg to you because it matters so much to me. Very similar with these. I could never make these personally, so having them, it's so much more valuable, more important to me. I'm not gonna get teary-eyed. Anyways, here are the gifts that you can make for your loved one. Thank you so much. Remember, it takes a village. And you have a wonderful, be safe holiday season. Stay bundled up. I am sporting my wife's Gryffindor decor because I do not have a Slytherin hat for the winter or a Slytherin scarf. Slytherin. Maybe I'll be hinting at the next video, who knows? No, Ravenclaw. But we also don't have Slytherin. Or Hufflepuff. I need to work on my life choices. Anyways, thank you again, and we will see you next time. Bye!